Okay, I think we're live. Sorry, I missed the very start of this, but I believe we haven't missed any entire races yet. Nerdster versus Supervillain Joe. I'm sorry, Joe, I couldn't fit your entire name on the screen. We've got an early Shriner fight, it looks like, and we'll be able to steal from the shop with that darkness. Oh, Nerdster didn't take the fight and just took the darkness. Okay. Well, it looks like Joe's getting the better deal out of that, since ring swap to peace is always an excellent affair. Although I suppose if there's something particularly delicious in a future shop, that'll be free for Notester until he gets rid of the shadows. It's not that exciting. Frost Charm, Shovel Upgrade. Eh. Just going to miss out on Snow Pro, though. Where did that come from? At any rate, I think I see a Blast Helm in there, yeah. So we're going back down to 1 damage on Notester's side, but with the Battle Shovel that he was able to get out of the shop. Oh, no, we're not gonna? Okay. We're keeping the damage up then and just taking the bombs from the Blast Helm. Sure, that's very fair, especially at this point in the game. See, we're both getting our Leprechaun taken care of in Zone 1, always nice to see. And oh, that's a food shop. It's not the worst. At least you're not wasting the gluttony on anything. It's just in your pocket for later. In the meantime though, Nixter quickly dispatching a Death Metal. Oh, I love the piercing blood throw onto Death Metal. Not just good for DB, also good for DM. Alrighty-o, so into Zone 2 with a couple of different snaggy weapons. Onyx Trident on Joe's side and Gold Hammer on Notester's side. I think I like the Trident slightly better just for the throw, but I am biased on that front. Ooh, that's a very nice Gluttony. What a nice find. And let's see. Onyx Rapier, the anti-synergy par excellence. Noster's still on the shadows, hasn't found a ring swap yet. But, well, there is that Old Faithful there, but I think that probably would have been affordable even without the shadows. So, oh, and there's an Obsidian Cat out of, I think that was a chest in 2-3 for Joe. I'm not sure if... Yeah, okay, Note's also going to get it. And Joe actually taking the lead into Deep Blues 2. Being able to see where you're going is real handy for traversing things quickly. And that's an easy kill on the king there, just able to walk right up and smack him in the face. And Notester also able to do the same. I assume we'll be looking for the same shield spell out of purple, but it's again not a ring swap. So Notester is still living in the darkness here. Will this purple chest contain a ring? I assume, okay, that's a ring. There'll be a ring swap in 3-1 for, 3-2, sorry, for Notester, if he finds the shop. And hey, Regen's a great ring, but I think peace is still more value here, especially since Notester was able to find the heal spell. So comparatively speaking, ooh, that's a vault. Comparatively speaking, the peace would have been a lot handier for Notester. Oh dear, ooh, what a crowd of enemies here. And losing the multiplier on the Obsidian too, the Old Unfaithful, I guess. And it looks like Notester actually didn't see the shop either, just has to go because Joe's ahead, already finished with Fortissimo. And there's another ring swap in the boss chest from Fortissimo if Notester stops to check it. It's not a great ring though. I think Regen still would have been better than Ring of Luck, all things told. All right, able to flawless. Are we getting that ring, it looks like? Alrighty-o. So now we can actually see things again, huzzah, but it would have been so much nicer if it had been one or the other that we've seen, peace or regen. But I expect this should at least, ooh, all right, nice heal iframe, oof. Right into an explosion afterwards though. It would have been, oh no, these warlocks are really messing with Notester. Okay, that's kind of armor, I guess. And it immediately gets shattered. All right, we have shield now, we have shield. Okay, okay. All right, and there goes the Frost Charm for Joe. So neither of our racers has armor or goo protection. Joe is on his way out. It's 4-3, but okay, I think we're good, we're good. All right, we're free from goo on Joe's side. Note still has to survive one more level, or level and a half, really. Does find, you know, more bombs on the way, but I don't suppose we were really hurting for bombs in the first place after having found that blast helm in Zone 1. Ooh, and that bat cave got all opened up. Nothing really... Oh, nice. Actually, I was going to say it was nothing really great out of the purple chest, but actually needing for armor there and getting plate on Joe's side. So that's actually extremely value. I take back every word that I thought about saying. Yeah, this is... I mean, with 9 hearts and plate, you can do a hell of a lot of face smashing if you need it. But for now, ooh, still keeping quite a lead since Notester's still trying to fight his way out of 4-3 here. Having to be playing a lot more carefully without any armor or protection, and also having been, it looks like, telemonkeyed halfway back across the level. All right, so now going down to the Zone 4 boss, hoping to try and make some catch up here, but Joe's already done Dead Ringer. So yeah, with Blood Drum as well, so that's going to be a quick... Oh, cat. We're good, we're good. We can just get him to hit the gong. All right. So going down to Necrodancer's Joe with 5.5 hearts, plate, so many bombs, a Blood Drum. Are we going to transmute funnies? Okay, we didn't do transmute funnies. But we are going to Blood Shield, it looks like, relatively early, and having to shield again. So we're only down to 2 hearts at this point. Would have been perhaps a little more saving on the time if we had waited. But either way, this is an efficient use of health. If we Blood Shield one more time, we can be maximally efficient even. And all right, there goes the Necrodancer. Joe takes the first loot. Alrighty. I think the biggest difference maker in that was probably that early piece from Joe, having just, you know, the easier mini bosses and being able to get off shadows so fast. I think, yeah, that's sort of compounded over the course of the race. Alrighty-o. Looks like we're getting ready for the seed of the second race. Alrighty-o. 2 guns. Well, it's not quite a 21 gun salute, but that sure is something. I think at this point, if the racers do find a gun, they whoever takes the gun wins the moral victory. All right, here we go. Timer actually doing things this time. Okay, what have we got in this? Oh, it's a glass noodle, which is an actual food, if you did not know. Glass noodles, they're made of mostly bean starch, I believe, or other types of starch can be used also. But it's clear, that's why they're called glass noodles. Anyway, culinary asides aside, just scribbling our way through 1-1 with the tangly but high damage whip. And is this a better weapon? Just gonna take those bats so they don't take... It's another whip. It's a worse whip. At least it doesn't break though. And we can open the barrel with it. It's nothing though. Meh. Oh, and we lost multiplier here on Joe's side, so we're not able to leprechaun off that. Are we gonna use the bomb? Okay. Oof. If we break this glass on purpose, we can throw kill. Or we can take shadows and, okay, we're just gonna buy the blood shovel and go on Joe's side. Meanwhile, Notester stop in by the 1-3 shop to check it out, see if we can get off this weapon. Does find a crown of thorns, which is quite nice. And not going to take the Shrine of Blood, I think, which would have been a different way of getting the blood shovel. Yeah, just gonna take that trapdoor down. All right, into our first boss, King Konga. Well, you know, as long as the bats don't fuck you up, and for Notester that should be okay since Notester has the luck charm. It's not the worst. Oh, the ghosts though. Really just forced in Notester all the way down to the bottom of the stage. Alright, and Joe's also down into King Konga. Let's see what we've got in this chest here. I assume we're checking black. Oh, nice blood dig for Joe, but unfortunately the snaggy whip means we are stuck killing the entire damn Konga line anyway. And it looks like Notester checked purple? Oh no! And the snag kills Joe on King Konga! Whip claims another life. But we're taking it again, I guess, because, you know, damage. Interesting, interesting. I wonder... Base Broad in the Tier 1 shop. In some ways, an upgrade, and others a downgrade. Alrighty, let's see. There's a trapdoor here if Notester doesn't want to bother with the tangle of an exit room. And very careful there to back off to avoid getting snarled up in any of these golem fellows. And we're just taking the cookies and going here. Alright, this time Joe, who's fighting back through 1-2, is able to keep multiplier and get that leprechaun. Are we going to go for the blood shop this time? Oh, quick little buffer. Nope, we're skipping the blood shop. And looks like we're not going to go for the Crown of Thorns either. If we are going for the Crown of Thorns, we should get that before we hit the blood shrine. But it looks like we're just going to take it in bomb for regen. Blood bow, it's not great either. It just, where are the good weapons, eh? Meanwhile, Notester down to 2-3, so, oh dear, okay. Still on that glass whip, and... Okay, now Joe has healed up and is no longer going to be on infinite damage for Konga. Even eats some cookies to go all the way back to full. Notester fighting an arena to get, it looks like, a Ring of Piercing, if I'm not mistaken. Which, you know, it's great if your snaggy weapon has piercing, but it's still a very snaggy weapon, a snaggy breakable weapon, with sometimes unexpected interactions. So I am still fear. Alright, this time Joe is able to dispatch of Konga safely. Bow is straightforward, at least, and it's a blood broad. We are going with the blood broad. Okay, yeah, I can see the sense of that. And pawnbroker, of course. There is a worse broadsword, and yeah, okay, that's the same as Notester's choices. And speaking of Notester, Notester's already down to Coral Rift. And Whip is actually, you know, pretty good for Coral Rift. If we can make sure we don't get splashed by the fellow over there. Alright, we're good. Alright, now are we going to get something out of black, I assume? Because Zone 3 without... Okay, alright. Obsidian Broadsword. It's not the most reliable, but it's more reliable than a Glass Whip. Alright. Joe finding a Blood Spear. What is with this seed? I mean, it's a throwable. I'm a fan of that. Sure. It's so, oh my god, having to navigate past these shielded enemies. And it looks like Joe missed the arena that where Notester got the piercing, which, oh no, that's the arena. All right, there we go. That should make it easier. Oh, what? Okay, interesting. So Joe, instead of going for piercing, is going for a better weapon. And you know what? Very fair. Well, I mean, it'll make the rest of this Zone 2 faster, but We're getting a better broadsword out of the boss chest anyway if we flawless that. Of course, since Joe is behind by about an entire zone, he might not want to do that check if he was stream watching and knew that it's not that much of an upgrade compared to titanium. Now, broadsword also decent for Coral Rift. Case in point. All right, let's start down to our Zone 3 boss, Fortissimo. No foot protection, so these beetles being a big pain in the butt. Oh, there goes the flawless. Oh no, oh ow, everybody is snagging. Ah, just want to get out of there, ah. Okay. All right, we've got cookies which helped, I believe, iframe several moments of damage there, and Crown of Thorns, which would have healed us up anyway eventually. So, all right, Joe's down to Zone 3, no, so down to Zone 4, maintaining that zone lead, and the piercing really coming in handy here. Although this particular room a little bit semi-impassable due to the goo. We do not have goo boots. It is a sad time without protective footwear. Alright, darkness always a bit freaky, especially when you don't have goo boots. But we're good. Actually, that was a weirdly sparse exit room. Like, that exit room is huge. Is it just me? And compared to like the number of enemies that were in it. Weird. Anyway. Let's see, what's in this black chest? It's Scootier, but we don't have the damage up. Oh yes, and piercing, getting rid of that explodey gargoyle before it explodes on you. Very nice awareness. Speaking of explodies, I see, okay, we're good. Now, Joe has caught up enough to shrink the zone lead down to a floor lead, and now has actually caught up all the way. With the Zap Dagger, I was extremely good. I'm going to guess that came out of Fortissimo, since that was a boss that Notester wasn't able to flawless. Oh, Shopkeeper Familiar, that's very handy. Oh no! And just as I was saying about how Joe had caught up, goes down to, let me see, activates the ooze and immediately gets dunked by something that was hiding down in the exit room, it looks like. Oh no, the golem moved immediately. Okay. Oof. Anyway, folks, goo boots, super fucking useful. When you don't have them, life is scarier. And with Joe dead, Notester can take a bit of time, and, well, those aren't goo boots, but it's a little bit of extra armor. We've now got DIY plate mail. And as well as, you know, the Torch of Walls was not strictly necessary for mapping, since we already have the actual map, but, you know, being able to see where you're going is nice, as opposed to having to squint at a mini-map. So, just another little extra bit of bonus for note. Alrighty-o. Past Deep Blues 4. And down into Zone 5 for note as supervillain Joe fights back through Zone 1. Let's see, is able to spot a quick bomb pickup there. We're only on 2 bombs here and no blood drums, so we'll be doing some puzzles of the butt if we do not find additional resources, I think. I'm just going to pick up an extra little bit of tankiness. Always nice to have. Alrighty, no other bomb-related items though. I remember that arena in Zone 2 also had a bomb charm, if I'm not mistaken, which would have made this workable. But we went for piercing, and piercing served us very, very well, so I can't say that was, you know. Alrighty. Interesting. So Joe actually, on the run back, took the Blood Shrine and bombed for regen, but did not go for the Blood Weapon. Just keeping the dagger. Interesting, interesting. Are we looking for... It's just Conga, so there's no throw strats. Perhaps just looking for less snag on this fight. Would be sensible enough. Alright, meanwhile, Notester fighting the 5-2 exit room and on his way down to 5-3 in a jiffy. Probably gonna stop for a quick little shop check, and it's worse armor and no bombs or dig related items. So it looks like a slight bit of button mashing will be in order in a sec, but this metronome gonna go down easy, and we're down to Dead Ringer on Notester's side. Alrighty, luring the dad. Alrighty, and we're down. Flawless, gonna check red, I assume. And it is a torch. This is so sad. I am crying. It's okay. It's good to do button puzzles. It develops character. Oh, Joe taking a bit of a smack there in the Zone 2 run back. Button puzzles looking like they're going okay for Notester, and we've done all the button puzzles we need to do because we have 2 buttons. Alrighty. Bombing out the loot first, which is, I believe, the safe choice, as opposed to bombing out the Necrodancer first, which is the danger choice. So far, looking okay. We've got the heavy plate to protect us, the crown of thorns, that shield is still intact. Oh, there is a red dragon on the field. Okay, the Necrodancer are very helpfully freezing the red dragon so we can take care of it a little more quickly and safely. That's very, very kind of you, Mr. Necrodancer. Alrighty-o. Okay, second race going to Notester_82. We are tied up 1-1, just as Joe goes down on a desperate push through Zone 3. Whew. Runbacks are so scary. You gotta be going so fast, and it's just like, danger happens. Alrighty, we are getting ready for the seed for the third race here. Base Warhammer. Not a good omen, I don't think. On the other hand, Heart Transplant lets you go quite fast. It's mashy. Perhaps we'll find some mashy builds. Alright, down into our third and final race of the set. Immediate cracked wall. Notester accidentally bombing himself and resetting. It is a okay blood shop. We've got decent armor. We've got a stack of cookies. It's a bad teleport. This is so sad. We can set it up, I believe, if we buy the trident instead. Or we can just buy everything, heal up with the cookies, and go. That's very fair. And what's in this interesting looking purple chest here? Heal spell! Alrighty-o. Buying everything really was a completely fine thing. We're gonna, like, between the cookies and the heal spell, we haven't even been touched. Alright. Handy little bomb pack in 1-2. Alrighty, and a quick Minotaur in the exit room, very helpfully announcing himself. And a large skeleton. That gigantism would have helped back in 1-1, but... Or it could help here. Transmog. I assume we're going for shovel. Not that shovel. We don't have a blood drum, so it doesn't make that much of a difference, but glass shovel is still the better pickup here, as long as we can keep it, of course, which, you know, glass, it does the break. Oh, are we going for another? Okay, interesting. Handy tip, if you are not a speedrunner and you're just running, You can break that glass shovel on the shop wall and get a little more gold for your next transmute. Hey, anyway. Okay. No nonsense aside. So the battle shovel will give us a little extra damage on this 1 damage trident. Handy to have. And are we gonna... Yeah! Battle shovel kill for Joe on that red dragon. Love to see it. Same on the leprechaun. We're not gonna milk anything. We're just gonna murder and go. And wisely dropping a beat to avoid getting hugged by that monster, or not monster, monkey there. Mister, it looks like, did not find either the Lord skeleton or the transmog, so just on a base shovel here. All right, Onyx Harp out of the Coral Rift 1 chest. It's okay, I guess. You can't throw it, but it's for a weapon that lets you stand still a lot. Onyx is nice. Oh, another lord? What's with all these giant enemies in this seed, eh? Anyway. And also, you know, Onyx Harp is a lot scootier. Oh, that was a delicious Onyx kill by Joe. Notes to haven't kept the Obsidian Spear from Zone 1, it looks like, which, you know, I think that's absolutely fair. It's a... As long as you're not dropping your multiplier, it's guaranteed 3 damage instead of conditional high damage. We could have wrangled that Minotaur to open the tier 3 cracked wall there, but we're not doing that. We have bombs, I guess. It's a pawnbroker. Of course it's a pawnbroker. Ugh. Oh, it looks like Notester, I just noticed, Notester got dash instead. I assume, haven't checked the purple. So that's could be a way to catch up, Joe being about a floor ahead and finishing up death metal already. Now, I haven't seen much use of it yet. Okay, finds a compass, that could be helpful as well. See, that would be, definitely, yeah, there we go. Yeah, dash opportunity. Upper dash to, I don't know. Just having to deal with these tanky dark golems in zone 2 while supervillain Joe heads down to 3-2 and finds a gold whip. What is with these whips? But also does find a Quake Scroll. If we keep that into Deadringer, that could be a quick fight. Although, there's still 2 zones though. Ooh, that was a very fast surprise Yeti. Did not like that. Very nice that shop wounds don't get overridden anymore. Are we going to take anything in here? Stream freezing, so okay, we could get... Okay, it's a flail. It's less breakable, I assume. It looks like, what is it, a titanium flail by the thingy? Ooh. Okay, notes they're going to... nope, skip that shot. Ooh, horizontal blue dragon, I don't like it. Ah. Oh no, I extremely don't like it. At least it froze the skeleton as well. So, I mean, ooh, there's the goblin coming in, murder in its eyes. We don't have foot protection and we're digging into unexplored territory. It's fine, we're fine. Okay. Meanwhile, supervillain Joe down to Fortissimo 3. Oh, gets snagged and splashed by the strong mole himself. Obsidian flail, thank you, Castle Mind. I never have the patience to like figure out whether it's titanium or obsidian. Oh no, Zone 4, Obsidian Flail with Blade Masters. The Notester's still on the Obsidian Sphere all this time, and you know what? I think that's fair. Nothing else has really seemed extremely appealing compared... Wait, I could swear there was a Shriner there for supervillain Joe. Did it get... I thought it was not supposed to be overridden. I'm so surprised. What? Confusion. At any rate, these hot coals making the approach a little bit complicated for Nerdster, but oh, the mystery ring is frost. That makes it very handy dealing with the Minotaur. Oh, Joe finding the Zap Dagger again. He must be so pleased. And look at that, lighting up that Batcade in an instant, and a bomb charm too. Not that we need it this time. 6 bombs, damn. We could of course always use it for safety. Let's see. But, you know, with the Zap Dagger's crowd control, it is not too urgent that we need it. Oh, the Quake could also come in handy for deep blues, but it looks like we're just going to use our marvelous electric weaponry and zap them all in a couple of neat strokes. Notester in Zone 4 with the Obsidian Spear still. Will he find the Zap Dagger? Oh, and Joe even has floaties, although in Zone 5 that's really more of a liability. Oh, wait, turn in that? Okay, we did. Okay. There's the titanium flail, which this was not, which Joe did not have. Doesn't look like, I'm pretty sure Joe had the Zappo by this point. So it looks like Nixter's just gonna have to deal with all these bats and so on. Oof, one by one. Oh no, the confused monkey sending him straight into the armadillo again. Brutal. You know what? I eat my words. It looks like Joe will be able to take this Quake Scroll all the way down to Dead Ringer. We've got a quick fight on our hands. Bam. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Love to see it. All right, down to the Necrodancer with our electrified Cadence. And our pair of matching beasties. Okay, let's see. We've got earth on this. Is that a thing? Can you throw earth? Is that a... Oh no, the freeze! The freeze means you can't teleport! Ring of Frost! Murdered by the mystery ring. This is so sad. Joe's Necrodancer fight finishing off cleanly, but I think I am scarred forevermore by the tragedy of the attempted... oh no. Ring of Frost. Okay. Anyway, I recover my wits. The second loot, or rather the third loot, goes to Supervillain Joe, taking the set 2-1. Some deeply unfortunate deaths on both sides, clinching the race, but excellently battled through from both racers.